Would you let Pete walk if it meant we made a run at Vlad next year or traded for him? I feel like that would make sense from a Cohen Stearns investment standpoint. He's younger by 5 years. What do you guys think?
So I don't like to play in a game of so-and-so might be a free agent next year. Who's to say he doesn't get
the old Knicks
trade?
strategy for 14 years that broke my heart every year? That's what I think of right away.
Yeah. You can't just constantly look ahead and say, well, this guy could be a free agent or will be a free agent. And, you could just sign him instead. Part of the pitch to Juan Soto that the Mets are making right now is a commitment to winning now and in the future. So I don't think, not that that's going to be a deciding factor for Juan Soto, whether the Mets have Pete Alonso or don't and sign Vlad in a year or whatever. But I'm sure he wanted to hear at that initial meeting, like, what do you plan to do now? And Vlad is obviously a more accomplished hitter overall than Pete is. He's had a downward trajectory until this year, right? If you look at just go on his baseball reference page, he was on a 3-year straight scary downward trend despite being a young player. And he had a massive 2024 to kind of rebound his value. So I wouldn't wait for him as a free agent. That wouldn't be a decision for me. But if the Blue Jays wanted to talk some type of deal and Vlad was interested in doing similar to Olsen, where it's you get traded here and you sign an extension here, you could talk me into that. But I still believe in my heart that Pete Alonso is just going to be back with the Mets.
Yeah, I feel like that too. It's listen, I'll be the first to tell you, like, I love the idea of Vlad. But I do agree with you that the Mets are in a state where it feels like it's hard to project those things, especially if the Blue Jays right now making a pitch to Juan Soto. They're not telling Juan Soto, hey, the guy you're going to hit in front of, he ain't going to be here in 2 years. Yeah. So, like, it is a dangerous game.